Yo, what is up, everybody? It's P-Side. Welcome to another video. This will be probably the final iteration of the Super Heavy Samurai Traptrix Punk Therion deck. And I just wanted to share it with you guys before I moved on to another deck. This was my my deck for a couple of weeks, and I just experimented with it, and I wanted to make it basically function because it was really fun, and it's like a build-a-board workshop type of deck. So that's like my favorite type of deck, and you get to mix a bunch of different engines together, which gives it its name, or well, the basically the name that people give my crazy decks is the P-Side deck. So this was an original P-Side deck. My last iteration was 44 cards. So plenty of starters, starting off with 3 Motorbike, 3 Wakaushi. Shout out to Yuri and Bill Wee. 1 Big Benki, Monk Big Benki, and then 1 Soul Gaia booster. So that was the engine, 6 starters, 2 bricks. So, I mean, it's a P-Side deck. Next engine was the Traptrix engine. So this was a very powerful engine. I did cut these back down towards the end. So 3 Traptrix Mermelio, only 2 Pudica. You want to make sure you have 1 in deck so you can summon it off of either your Roma Seraphy Jasmine going second to banish one of their monsters and beta negate, or your Lone Fire Blossom or something like that. Or even your Sarah to summon it off of your Sarah, which is really nice. And then the 1 Dianea, you don't want to draw this. Its normal effect to Reborn almost never comes up. You're using it to set one of your traps and just gain more advantage. Next, we did play the 1 Trap Trip Garden, search target for Pudica, and then also the other card that I'll bring up later. I opted to still play 3 Holutea. Some of the decks that play this type of engine only play 2, but I want to see this in my hand. And then my options of choice were Gravedigger's Trap Hole, Floodgate Trap Hole, Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare, and then finally Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. So that engine was really good. And then next for the Punk engine. So really small. Xiamen, Deer Note, Foxy Tune, and Ogre Dance. So if you're using your Xiamen and you don't have your Pendulum Summon, you go for your Foxy Tune. But if you do have your Pendulum Summon, you go for Ogre Dance. Put the level 8 in Graveyard, add Deer Note to your hand, and then Pendulum Summon it out so you don't need to waste another one of your cards in your hand. 3 Emergency Teleport to go with that package. And then finally for the main deck, the Therion package. I am going to clear off some space. Therion package, 1 Regulus, 2 Lilyboria, and then 1 Empress. So, like, yeah, this is just to get bodies on board, and you guys know what the other ones do in the negate. 2 Disc Coliseum, shout out to Charlie for the secret rare. I ended up with 2 Endless Engine, because, like, you definitely want to see that. And then finally, the 1 Therion Cross. Then the last cards, the last 6 cards are basically bridges between the engines. So Lone Fire Blossom is Traptrix and Therion engine. Goki Pull connects any of your level 8 synchros, producing engines like your Punks and your Super Heavy Samurai into your Traptrix engine, because this searches Mermelio. And then Catty Corn connects your Plant engine to your Therion engine, because you can special summon this and then bring that off of that. And then finally, the Parallelic Seed. You're searching Mermelio and making Sarah, so you get to summon this to the zone it points to. It can also help make rank 8s if you mill it off of Zombie Vampire. But yeah, so that just makes rank 4s basically. Next up, extra deck. Only 1 minor change since the last deck profile. Diablantis the Menacing Mantis for Synchros, Cypher Lord Omega, and Baron de Fleur. For Xyz, you have the Utopic Future, the Utopic Draco Future, Rafflesia, Merrymaker to overlay into your Gigantic Champion Sargus. And then finally for rank 4s, the Traptrix Pinguicula. Next up, the rank 8s, you've got your Gigantic Champion Sargus and your Zombie Vampire. Finally, to wrap that up, you have your Zeus. Next up, your last 4 monsters are Link monsters. You have your 1 Sarah, your 1 SP Little Knight, your 1 Aroma Seraphy Jasmine, and your 1 Apollosa Bow of the Goddess. Shout out to Team Bad Cards for my SP Little Knight. Alrighty, and then finally the side deck. So I opted to get rid of the Gamma and Lancia package. We do have 1 Triple Tactics Thrust, 1 Triple Tactics Talents, 1 Soul Release, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, and then to get rid of those pesky back row, 3 Cosmic Cyclone, 3 Forbidden Droplet, the 1 of Called by the Grave. You want to side out your super heavy Samurai engine when you're putting in all these going second spells, because if you have to use one of these before you go super heavy Samurai combo, you can't do anything with it. So you're essentially taking those 8 cards out, going second if you need these. And then finally, Floodgates, TC Boo, there can be only one, and then the 3 Summon Limit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Keep an eye out for other P-side decks in the future, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.